My name's Tim Weaver. We came to the speech and learning coach about 10 months ago, and our son is at the end of third grade and basically could not read. You could write "I love you," and on a good day he might figure out what it said. In sports, he was the fastest, strongest, most athletic guy on the team, but in soccer, it'd become really a team sport. So he was 3 steps behind the game because he just couldn't figure out what was going on, and he became average player at best. You'd hold a conversation with him, and often you'd realize at the end that he might have gotten half of that if he was lucky. After one conversation, he said, "Dad, words scare me," and we were kind of at a loss as to what to do. Through first grade, we'd had extra help for him in class, and that was clearly not working. We switched schools so we could have kind of a half at school, half home school, so we could try different things for reading. And after 2 years, he'd gone from being the can-do kid in kindergarten to "I'm stupid, I can't do anything." We had a reading assessment done by a friend of ours, and she said, I can't help him, because our idea was to have him tutored over the summer and help catch him up. Said, but go talk to Karen Lutz and the speech and learning coach. We talked with our pediatrician, and he said the same thing. So we said, okay, well, we'll give it a shot. After the evaluation, they pegged him perfectly. They understood, okay, these are the things that he's processing, but all of these things he's missing. And it totally made sense to why he was struggling and how he was struggling. So we decided, okay, yeah, it's going to cost a lot of money, but let's give this a shot. Let's do it. And after 2 months, soccer season started. He was back to being the kid who could really kind of dominate a game because his brain was on top of what was happening in the game. At our 5 months assessment, at home, we'd seen his ability to focus, to listen, to understand had just hugely improved. And their assessment said he was rating at about a 2nd grade level. When you start from basically a kindergarten level, that was a huge jump for him. We're at 10 months now. He's slightly behind grade level, but he's basically there. He's starting to love to read, and that's amazing. We never thought he'd love to read. We figured, you know what, if we're lucky, he'll be competent at reading, he'll be able to keep up, and that'll be good. But he's saying, "Mom, can we go to the library? I want to get another book. I want to get the next 2 or 3 books." He'll take care of him in a day or 2. It's absolutely amazing. The staff, they're flexible, they're positive, they're encouraging, they're great to work with, but honestly, that would be meaningless without results. And in a sense, in a year, they've turned on my son's brain. They've opened the world for him. We're so grateful. If you've tried a bunch of things, they're not working, come to the speech and learning coach. Let them do an assessment. See if they don't peg your son or daughter. And my goodness, I highly recommend them. They've been a world of help to us.